Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the entire month of empties from the whole month of March 2018. This is all home fragrance empties. So we have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right, we'll just jump into this. As you can see, again, a lot of these already have reviews on my channel, but I will just show you what I've emptied basically and if I would repurchase. I would repurchase this, but I likely would be chopping this candle up in the future. I've had two in a row now of bad lucks of the hot cocoa and cream for the burn. The wicks dudded out and started smelling heavily of kerosene. And so I wasn't able to get the optimal amount burnt through and to be able to enjoy this candle the full way through. So although the burn was really horrible, I would buy this again and chop it up. As you guys know, I do a lot of chopping of my Bath & Body Works candles. Use them as wax melts because you get 14.5 ounces of pure loveliness. So there's that one. And then we have, it is Bath & Body Works again, White Gardenia. And here is the little, there you go. This one was lovely. This one didn't come with a lid originally, but here we are there. It did burn really well. It was so strong at first. At the very, the top half was so strong, but it got a little more tolerable towards the bottom because it was I just used this one as a transition while all my wax melt trays were in the freezer. I'd burn this candle and holy cow, it is so strong. Would I repurchase this again? Likely not. If I were to get a floral candle, which you guys know I'm not huge into floral, but my favorite is like a magnolia or endless weekend candle. I love that one very much. So I likely would get an endless weekend, but I already have like a ton of my stash. So that was like a DEFCON 5 right there in scent throw. Last candle that I burned and finished for the month of March was Cozy Cider Sipping. This is part of Throwback Thursday. Let's take that apart. Unfortunately, all these Glade, I got the 4-pack of these candles, and not all of them burnt. Actually, it's probably one of the better looking burns that I've had of all 4 different kinds. There's massive soot. I mean, that's just my finger by touching it by the inside maybe once. Anyway, it's soot so bad, but also too, I got no scent throw at all. And this is supposed to be apple, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Well, I didn't really get anything at all. So felt kind of gypped about that one. I did go through, it was funny because I'm sure you guys, if you have wallflower bulbs, you will understand whether it's the actual plug-in or the plug-in wallflower unit or your actual outlet. Some are hotter and go through things faster than others. This one snuck up on me. Look at, I normally take this out when there's stuff still inside. This one snuck up on me, and the other one has like this much left in it. So like, I don't know. And I even moved it, anyway, I moved it around, but anyway, no hiccups. This was in Harvest Gathering. I really like this scent. It's beautiful. I love that in candle form. I think, yeah, I've got one candle, I think in Harvest. I've got a couple of this in Harvest Gathering, but this is lovely. So I have one more that's still plugged into my wall that's not seen the end yet. So there's that. Okay, let's go through the bathing garden. So the bathing garden, I was able to get through a full clam of, really? Focus? Really? Really? There we go. Brown sugar cream rose bouquet, described as whipped buttercream, sweet brown sugar, sugared rose petals. This was nice, but very sweet. I got a lot of that brown sugar. It was nice. It was not like a dead on dupe for rose jam or anything, but it was nice. But sorry, you guys, but the brown sugar just took over and it was a bit too sweet for me. So there's that. Contortionist, I blend through this clam here from the bathing garden again. It's a bottom layer of green tea and ginger crystals topped with cherry blossom and clotted cream. It was okay. It was not my favorite. I felt like it was a bit too floral for my liking. I was hoping for a little bit more of the other stuff to come through, but I mean, it's lovely. If you love florals, you would like this. It's not super strong like the White Gardenia, but it's a nice way to transition from the winter months to spring. So at least it wasn't a strong floral, and so I could tolerate it even more. So perfect. Mandala Melts. This was part of Throwback Thursday, so it's already been reviewed a couple times. This is lemon curd, Fruit Loops, and marshmallow. It smells just like all of that on cold, but while melting, it is really, to me, a very nice, strong, and lovely scent of coconut. Don't ask me why, but that myself and my family all felt the same way. All right, so a balsam and birch from Sensationals. Ew, disgusting. No. I'm not even saying any more about that because it was just like, no, I did not enjoy that at all. Like, I don't know what I was thinking of, but I bought that in Canada. I believe it was in Canada in 2016. I'm just getting around to melting it this year. Dang, that was strong. And it was not, you know, why is it the ones that you want to be strong are not as strong? And the ones you're like, the melts that you're like, oh, you know, like, I would rather just throw this one out. DEFCON 5. Anyway, Sensational's honeysuckle nectar, too floral for me. I won't repurchase this, but if you like honeysuckle nectar, I think you will like this. It was a very strong thrower in my home. Just, you know, I've got playlists for my wax melters, so you can take a look to see what I use. But really, this was super strong. If you like floral, I would highly recommend that one. So those of you, Better Homes and Gardens, again, is not found in Canada. So all these next ones here coming up from Better Homes and Gardens were gifted to me, or I purchased through friends of mine who sent them to me. This is Sugar Lavender Twist. This is a beautiful scent. This is supposed to be a dupe of like Pink Sugar, which is an Aquilina pink sugar perfume. Not something I was familiar with until I started melting vendor wax, but this is spot on dupe. Melted this in my bedroom. Absolutely beautiful. 100% would repurchase. In fact, my friends have sent me a couple more clams and it's really nice of them to do so. Wild Honeysuckle Pear. I really had high hopes for this one because like that honeysuckle nectar one, but on cold, this actually had a nice pear note on cold. Unfortunately, that pear note was not there when I warmed it. So it just got lost in transition. So I would not repurchase this at all. It was obviously sent to me by friends of mine because it is from the States, but not something I enjoyed or I thought I was going to enjoy more. Salted caramel grams, or grams, yeah, caramel or caramel, too sweet for me. As you can see, it's holiday edition, so it is a limited edition. Yeah, it is. Truly should not have even bothered myself. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't damage you guys. Here we go. Let's try this again. This was not something for me at all. I thought this was just brutal. Too strong. If you like ooey gooey caramel, sweet. Definitely got the salted caramel for sure, but it's super sweet with the graham, like the graham cracker crumbs on the bottom. It definitely was there as well. Too much for me. Cherry chestnut bread, on the other hand, was absolutely gorgeous. I know that this had a lot of hype in different groups and for good reason. This was lovely. First of all, great picture, by the way. Fantastic picture, depicts exactly what I smelt. You know, even I would say, even small, it's like a Danish without the icing. Very similar to that as well. So this was very, very nice. As I'm throwing things around, including my phone. I am sorry, folks. Better Homes and Gardens, Fresh Veranda Breeze. We've talked about this many times. This is Throwback Thursday. Melted together, they were really, really good. The jasmine alone was okay, but again, I'm not super into florals. And melting the lemon on its own was brutally strong lemon cleaner. That's what my whole family actually had to turn it off fairly quickly. Within 2 hours of melting this, we turned it off. So I love these together. Let's put it that way. All right, so let's see. We have Hayden Rose Dreamsicle. Oops, Dreamsicle. Let me see if I can get you in. There we go, Dreamsicle. I was gifted this by friends of mine. It was okay. It was nothing I would ever purchase again. It's definitely got a creamsicle, but there's a note in behind it. And I'm wondering if it's I don't know the scent note descriptions. I didn't purchase this, but I'm assuming maybe Dreamsicle is like orange. Like it does smell like an orange, like a creamsicle, but maybe with a lavender note into it. But I didn't like this blend of lavender and orange, if that's what it was. It was not my favorite. I wouldn't be purchased, but I am thankful for my friends for gifting that to me. Myra and Kyla sent me a Simmer Snap, or no, Simmer Snap? What am I talking about? Centerpiece by Yankee Candle, an easy melt in lemon drop cookies. Now, I can't get these here in Canada. They sent me this as part of our swap at Christmas, and this was lovely. I just wish it was still a bit stronger, but it definitely smelled like a cookie, like a maybe even a shortbread with lemon curd in it. It was very nice. I melted this exclusively in the bathroom, and it was be a medium strength, I would say. I was cut into 4, or there was one piece missing when I received it, like not missing, but they tried it. But there was enough for 3 other melts once I got it, so that's how I did it. I basically melted them like a quarter piece at a time. All right, Goose Creek's Peppermint. Very disappointing, and I don't know if it's because I've had this for so long. This was part of the swap that Myra and Kyla and I did last year, like 2016 at Christmas. So I held on to it because by the time I got it and I already have stuff on the go, it was already well past when I wanted to melt peppermint because I'm more of a seasonal melter. So I brought it out for this year, and I don't know if I just melted it too late, left it too long, but it was not very strong, and normally peppermint is really strong. I don't normally have issues with Goose Creek. In fact, most of my Goose Creeks that I have melted have been very strong. So I'm thinking that might be the problem, was that it was too old. I don't know. So this is Sassy Girl Aroma Strawberries and Champagne that I purchased back in April of 2017. This is a spot on 100% dupe of Victoria's Secret's Strawberries and Champagne. It really brought me back to college, being young again, and I loved the Victoria's Secret's everything. I loved their stuff so much. Yeah, I love all of their body care because I can't get it here. Lemon curd and marshmallow from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. Their site is closed right now. I think she's just catching up on customs, but then I'm hoping she'll reopen again. So anyway, this is, and again, I have said it before, I'm going to tell you, because until recently I could not get my hands on Vintage Chic Scents Princess Monaco, which is literally lemon curd and marshmallow. I was searching, and this is what I came across, and this is amazing. It is literally the same as VCS, and when I couldn't get VCS, I was stocking up on this, and Sugar and Spice is a fantastic company. I really do hope she opens again, because I could not do anything more but recommend her company, and her wax is amazing. Okay, and let's go on to Sugar and Spice. Now these two I quartered up, because these had a lot of time, well, since since October that I received them, which I think they were poured more in September. Anyway, what it is, I popped these 2 scents out. They're still from Sugar and Spice Soy Candles. One's in shaving cream and one's Mac Apple Marshmallow. And I popped each of them out and I cut them in 4s. Because these are strong. I love her wax. It's super strong. And I hit that magical time that I always say with Sugar and Spice. Anywhere between 2 and 3 months, I think is the strongest time to melt. Anyway, what I do is I take 1/4 shaving cream, 1/4 Mac Apple Marshmallow, and then I would melt those together, and it was so, so good. Oh my gosh. When she opens, it's already on my list to buy more, because it's that good. I love it. So highly recommend that. Really love, again, can't stress enough, love Sugar and Spice Soy Candle Company. Can only hope that she opens up again. I think my cat meowed in her sleep. Did you guys hear that? A couple moments, when I paused. I looked around and I'm like, she's fast asleep. I don't know. Mandala Melts Pride, which is red cherry, orange cream, coconut, vanilla, custard with sugar. This was a I misprinted this. It's something different. It's not actually that scent. No, it's more of a fresh scent. I think I messed up when I wrote the sticker. It's more of a fresh scent. So this is really nice, really strong. Again, that was poured in August, and nice and strong. And now let's go on to some bags real quick here. All right, we have Mandala Melts, lavender coconut milk, beautiful. Obviously melted this in my bedroom. There are 4 little wax cubes in witches' hats and cauldrons, and I melted 2 at a time in my melter in my bedroom, and it was beautiful. I love that one. And we have Swan Creek's Drizzle Melts in Valencia orange and grapefruit. These was a couple of cubes from Myra and Kyla. You guys, Swan Creek drizzle melts are very strong. They are pricey, but they're huge. You need one little cube and the place will be fully scented. Everything that Myra and Kyla have sent me in Swan Creek have been awesome. So I highly recommend you at least trying it, or if you are near, like, I don't know where they sell them in the States. They sell them at I want to say a sports store. Anyway, here in Canada, but it's too far away for me to go to. But anyway, I really enjoy this. You can also go online and order and purchase from them. All right, I have got the Omen from Super Tarts. I love the Omen. We have from, these two are both from Super Tarts, and they are both from the Advent calendar from 2017. We got pumpkin tea and vanilla bean cake, Noel cakes, and tinsel satsuma cotton candy. Tinsel satsuma cotton candy, love this one. I would repurchase. This one, unfortunately, I wouldn't. It was just too much pumpkin. It drives me nuts. You guys probably have heard me say that a million times. I want real pumpkin. I know there's probably real pumpkin in it, but when you start throwing all these other scents into it, it just gets lost. At least in my own opinion. The sweetest thing from the Bathing Garden. It is red berries, cherries, peaches, and citrus. Beautiful. Love this one. Oh La La. Also Bathing Garden. Vanilla cream, white floral, and tonka beans. This was too floral for me, but anyone who enjoys floral, I think that you would love that. Reindeer Town. I do have a couple clams that I have just put aside till next winter. I don't have sent no description. I don't think it was on her. I'm really anal retentive when it comes to receiving wax and putting, when I've received it, put the sent no descriptions. And I remember, even on the clams, I don't even have the sent no descriptions for this. So I don't think she actually had it on her site, so I don't know. Haha. My friend Christy. Christy, are you watching? I love this one, Toxic Earth. It is a polarizing scent from the Bathing Garden. It's coffee, whiskey, caramel, and cake. Lightly of beer sprinkled with candy bones. This was really good. I love it, but it is a polarizing scent. You either love it or you don't. And then we have the last three here, Vintage Chic Scents. Rosemary's Baby. I do have more of this. I got a loaf and I've cut it up. Lavender and mint. It's very nice, but a little bit on the light side. At least this particular rose that I had was quite light. It was poured in, April of 2017. We've got Anna's Sugar Plum Fairies, which I purchased from my friend Sarah in a D-stash. Sweet sugar plums and cotton candy frosting. It was not something I would repurchase. It was not a scent that I enjoyed. It wasn't horrible. It's just not something to write home about. This one, on the other hand, White Zombie from Vintage Chic Scents. In the exact order in which I wrote it out. Mac apple, birthday cake, and whipped cream. That's what you smell. It was beautiful, and actually a half of, this is a flower 4-pack. You can sort of see the outline of where the coin was. I would split the coin in half, melt half a coin in one melter in my great room and the other one in the other melter in the great room, and it filled the room up beautifully. It's like 700 square feet. So I really enjoyed that one too. So this is what I melted and completely got through all my empties for wax for March of 2017. I was away, 2018. I was away for 11 nights. So that's why this is a little bit less than normal. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.